This video is recorded on my phone because my software is currently not working. Speaking of this video is on overclocking the GTX 1060 in PC Building Simulator. This here is the system that we'll be using for the demo. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM, an i7-8700K, and a GTX 1060. A fairly simple system that a lot of people will have specs near. Disclaimer, this is not how to overclock outside of the game. This is specifically inside the game. Now, let's get to the math. As you can see here, there is some simple math behind overclocking the GTX 1060. If you add 18 to the plus 18 megahertz to the core clock, you must add a single core voltage. If you add 18 megahertz to the memory clock, you must add yet another percent of core voltage. The number is probably 20, but I stay with 18 to be safe, and I have not tested it yet. However, this will lead you to a successful overclock in the game. So what we are going to do is up the core voltage by 4, and we're going to turn the core clock of both of these to 36. We're going to press the GPU tuner stress test, and we should end up with a successful overclock. Once it gets to 16, you know that it's successful. And as you can see, we have a successful clock. Normally in the game, your complete system would crash right away. Now, let's take this math and apply it further. 20% voltage, and an addition of 213 megahertz. We're going to crank this one up to 211. No, come on, a little bit higher. And if my math proves me right, this should give us a successful overclock. And there it is. So, with the power of this math, you can achieve a successful overclock on the GTX 1060, which, running the 3D Mark benchmark, will result in a couple higher scores. As you can see, we're currently running at 28.89 FPS, 27 at the lows. What does this mean? This means that over the regular clock speed of the Gigabyte GTX 1060 that I have in here, we are receiving a 3 FPS boost, which is not that big. However, the GTX 1070 unit with a i7-8700 that I'm comparing this to, with pretty much the same RAM, gets around 4800 as its score. This takes the 1060 score with the i7-8700K up to around, let me do the math real quick. This will take it up probably to 45 or somewhere near there. Okay, this is just a little mistake that I'm going to fix real quick. In the video I said 48 for the 1070 unit score. It's actually 58. And the GTX 1060 running at 48. So about a 1000 difference. That's about that. As you can see, there's the results. And yes, so you will be getting this fine overclock, which is going to definitely boost your results and get you closer to everything. Here are the two scores and my specs. Gigabyte ORS 1060, i7-8700K. I hope this is one of the guides that will help you in playing this game, as nobody else does a guide on how to overclock. If I find out the math for the 1080 or it's the same, I will do a video on it. Thank you for watching.